In June 2026, in Brookside County, a mid-sized jurisdiction in a battleground Midwest state, election clerk Sheila Morris noticed something odd. While performing a routine audit of absentee ballot applications, she found a cluster of requests that seemed too perfect, neatly signed, evenly spaced, and unusually quick in delivery. Running names against state databases, Morris found a troubling trend. Several of the applicants were dead. Not recently deceased, some had passed years ago. She flagged the issue to the state election board. It was quietly dismissed as a data sync issue. But when more ballots trickled in from nearby counties under the names of the deceased, she went public. Within a week, the state's Secretary of State was forced to open an investigation. A month later, a confidential email arrived in the inbox of political journalist Raymond Shaw at the Midwest Standard. The sender, using the pseudonym Liberty Leak, claimed to be a contractor at Optix Strategies, a political data optimization firm based in Arlington, Virginia. Optix, according to the whistleblower, was working with both Democratic and Republican-aligned super PACs. The service? Microsaturation voting strategy, a data-driven approach to find inactive voters, re-register them with minor tweaks to official records, and exploit mail-in loopholes in loosely monitored counties. Attached to the email were thousands of internal files. They included sample forged ballot applications with duplicated e-signatures, spreadsheets identifying low-risk counties with outdated death registries, internal memos boasting of ballot injection capabilities in 12 swing counties across 5 states, contracts linking Optix to PACs supporting Senate candidates on both sides of the aisle. By August, Raymond Shaw had corroborated the data with election officials, cyberforensics experts, and legal analysts. The results were explosive. In some counties, ballots had been cast by voters dead for over 5 years. In others, living voters were unknowingly moved to different precincts, where their vote could be more easily intercepted or invalidated. Pressure mounted. Congressional leaders called for emergency hearings. The Department of Justice opened a federal probe. Optix Strategies denied wrongdoing, citing data irregularities and bad actors outside company policy. But then came the kicker. The whistleblower, revealed to be data engineer Callie Monroe, testified under oath. She disclosed that Optix had been paid over $14 million by bipartisan PACs to enhance low-visibility turnout tactics. Her team was explicitly told to manipulate voter rolls in rural counties where tech enforcement was minimal. The implications rocked the 2026 election cycle. In key Senate races, courts ordered emergency audits. In one state, over 12,000 absentee ballots were invalidated. A highly competitive Senate race was ultimately flipped by fewer than 600 votes. Several state-level election officials were suspended. At least 3 counties in 2 states were placed under federal supervision for the remainder of the election. Both major political parties denied official ties to Optix Strategies. Still, leaked invoices and email chains confirmed that at least 4 PACs, 2 on each side, had contracted the firm for voter engagement work. Monroe entered federal witness protection. Optix ceased operations within months, though former executives quietly launched a new firm under a different name. The story of dead votes didn't end with a single election. It became a case study in how data, money, and influence can quietly corrode democratic systems from within without hacking a single voting machine. The true crime wasn't flashy. It was systemic, legal on the surface, criminal in execution, and nearly invisible until one whistleblower risked everything to tell the truth. As Shaw wrote in his final report, "In a system driven by data, power belongs not to the voters, but to those who control the files."